Inec should make in order to cripple Ipob from stopping Anambra State election. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Undoubtedly, it has become quite conspicuous that the members of the indigenous people of Biafra are not relenting to actualize their set threat to hamper Anambra State governorship election. As insecurity situation allegedly perpetuated by the group has continued to worsen amidst preparation for the forthcoming state governorship election. From setting police stations ablaze and killing of police officers and prominent men in the state, the proscribed group has been linked to a lot of violent crimes that are threatening the security of the state and capable of deterring election processes. To this reason, this article tends to present two smart moves Inec can make to cripple Ipob from stopping Anambra State's election. Demanding over 24,000 security officers from the federal government in order to carry out the Anambra State election effectively was quite thoughtful of the commission. However, these security officers should not be only kept at polling stations, rather they should also make provision for 2 or more alternative security checkpoints with few meters distances away from one another in every polling stations. This will go a long way to cripple Ipob and its security outfit from instantaneously invading the polling station, as any attempt by them will be immediately countered by the Nigerian security forces with much ease at their various checkpoints. When choosing places that will be used as polling stations, the Independent National Electoral Commission, must be careful to choose wisely. Inec should not use places that are vulnerable to attacks. Places that are close to bushes or roads are easily vulnerable to attacks. If possible, they should use places that are within the streets of Anambra State as polling stations. Formation of security checkpoints from the entrance of every street will be easier for the security officers. Moreover, the slender shapes and undulation street roads will make it easier for security officers to defend the region and also make any possible form of invasion difficult. The presence of residents in the street will also discourage any possible attack. If they must vote, then apply electronic voting. That is the only few that can vote. That is because the only few that can vote, because INEC is not going to force people out of their houses to come out and be killed by your 24,000 policemen. And they said Ipob killed. I keep saying this insecurity in the land. A lot of people, a lot of them will keep hiding under this brouhaha now, the menace in our society right now. A lot of them will keep hiding under it. If there was if there was a stable security in the society, believe you me, a lot of these crimes will be traced. They'll be traceable. Nobody will come and say unknown gunmen. They will know the gunmen. They will know all those people doing all those atrocities. All those people destroying lives and property. They will be easily traceable. But because the society already has a menace that is ravaging it, already is being terrorized. So any particular crime now that happens can hide under the Boko Haram attack, under the ISWAP, under the banditry, under a lot of things, under the unknown gunmen. People now who really wants to be menaces in the society would commit crimes and they will hide under, even both Ipob. They will commit crime and they will hide under them. Why? Because there is a lot of insecurity around. So it is easier for those crimes to go unnoticed, and people will keep passing blame. The fingers will keep being pointed in different direction. Now, I keep saying, why would Nigeria not go for the option of electronic voting? I think what should happen now, apart from, in not just only the Anambra elections now, in the elections in the nation, we should try electronic voting. What should be the INEC priority right now is to ensure that an election is free and fair. And how can it happen? That people that will try electronic voting. People do not need to come out of the house and feel threatened. People do not have to come out of the house and feel unsafe. I can stay right home and I can vote for whoever I want to vote. And the vote will be counted electronically too. And this will ensure, in fact, it will even go a long way. A lot of people have lost hope. A lot of people has lost hope. They are no longer coming to vote because if you go out to vote, you would experience, permit me to use the language, bad goals that you didn't see coming. You come out to vote, and at the end of the day, the votes will be stolen, the ballot box will be poured into places, some will be hijacked and be made to waste, some will be burned. Yes, a lot of these things happen. A lot of election rigging will happen if the votes or people vote manually. It should be done electronically so that at least people's mind will be at rest. I am telling you, if it is done electronically, a lot of people will vote. You will keep seeing how. You will see how it will turn out. A lot of people do not go out to vote because it is done manually and they do not want trouble. That is why they don't go out. Because we know that free and fair is far from our election. They say it is your right as a citizen to come out to vote. But if you go and you vote for a particular party in times past, you are harassed. Even people's lives are in danger. If I go and I vote for this particular person, it's a problem. You understand me? I am being coerced to vote for a particular party. All these things, the elections are not being free and fair. I will sit in my house and I will bring out my phone and I'm going to cast my vote. It will make more people turn up. In fact, it will make more people turn up. People will do it and they're not going to feel threatened. So I think it's a good one that the government should look into as well. Now, concerning this particular issue that the Ipob are doing, you should not be too quick to judge. They should not be too quick to judge or lay blames. Like I said, in a society where there's already so much tension, it is easier for such things to be seen as excuses. People can easily just, pass the blames. When my people know that government and police kill the citizens than bandits, I hope you will go and bring people out of their home to vote. I told you that government should not try the nonsense that they're doing in the north and southeast because we are more because they can also destroy Nigeria's economy. This electronic voting will make people will turn up for it if only the government will comply. If only the government will comply, people will turn up. In fact, Inec themselves will be surprised at the rate of people that will turn up for it. That is just the truth. Is it because of the election that they are killing themselves? Is there any election in Nigeria? Who vote for the current Imo State governor? So no election in Nigeria, a winner will surely emerge. So why killing your brother in the name of election? And let me tell you, if there is no election in Namibia, it will be easier for APC to manipulate and be declared as a winner. So a lot of things there are a lot of advantages. This electronic, if only the government will comply, there are a lot of advantages if we use electronic voting. A lot. People do not, like I said, people will not need to step out of their house, step out of their safe zone to vote. I will stay in my house, I'll stay in my room. I do not need to pause anything I'm doing to vote. I will just vote and continue with the rest of what I have to do. Knowing that voting, I'll have to go out, I have to queue on the line, I have to do one thing or the other, and at the end of the day, I'll spend some good hours outside my home. So, for me to feel safe and for me to feel secure, I can stay in my home and do these things. And we should not be too quick to apportion blames on the banditry and killings going in the southeast, on the killings and destruction of property. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. Thank you for tuning in to listen. Till I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.